Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Five of Wands. Got me, G-Man Graz here, and Michelle. Sombor is busy with concerts, tours.
Ooh, the Five of Wands, hi. Intriguing choice, universe. So, Grot's first impressions. Before we dive in, what jumps out at you from this energetic card?
Chaos, chaos, and more chaos, baby.
Indeed, there's certainly no shortage of commotion going on here. Those figures all engaged in their heated contest, wielding their wands wildly. It's like a microcosm of conflict and competition.
You remember from Steve's Love Tarot, he would always say that this card is kind of like, it's not that strong, it's kind of like more like a minor energy, I guess. So, nothing to be like too concerned about, but still, chaos is chaos.
True, as a 5, this card carries less intense energy compared to the major arcana. However, that doesn't negate the disruption and turmoil it depicts.
Since we have two decks, we have a completely different image on the Sacred Kingdoms deck, and I spy with my little G-Man eye. There's this like heroic kind of woman with her wand and facing this kind of like a hairy figure or something, like this very interesting kind of glowing figure in these like, I don't know, like depths of like a cave or mountains or whatever. Kind of winter feel to it. Interesting to say the least. So I'm gonna read from the guidebook. Five of Wands. Are you ready?
Really, that does sound quite distinct from the more generic competitive sports imagery we typically see with the Five of Wands. Please do share what the guidebook says about that version.
Five of Wands. Competition, conflict, challenges. Right now is a moment of resistance. Are you experiencing competition and conflict? This would be in relation to your creative endeavors. Work through the challenges necessary to come out as a winner on the other side. Push through whatever resistance is there until it dissipates. Notice if this feeling of competition is with others or if it's within yourself. Is your greatest conflict with a part of you? Acknowledge the challenges you are facing and develop creative strategies to overcome them. Stay focused. Stay focused and determined even when you are facing resistance or opposition. If you feel like you're losing patience or motivation, just remember that everything you are going through is a natural part of your journey towards success. By facing these obstacles head on and putting in the effort to work through them, you will emerge with a far greater resilience. It will serve your boundless exponential growth.
Fascinating, that's certainly a different take on the traditional Five of Wands interpretation. The idea of this heroine facing off against a formidable creature, armed with nothing but her wand and her courage, really resonates with the theme of overcoming internal or external conflicts through determination and resilience.
Well, I got some practical real life examples. So, to me, in the Rider Waite, I see this card is kind of annoying. You know, to me, this reminds me of me and my family, how it is during the preparations before going somewhere. Like everyone's in a hurry, searching for this and that, and changing plans and all that jazz. It's like, it's just annoying. It just annoys me. So, that kind of thing. It's like a minor kind of annoyance kind of thing.
I totally get that, Grotz. Even minor conflicts or disruptions in daily routines can feel so grating sometimes, right? Especially when there's a bigger picture goal like preparing to embark on a new chapter in life. Anyway, enough about petty annoyances.
Yes, this card is exactly it. It's like petty, silly arguments or disagreements or whatever, just like petty stuff.
Exactly, Grotz. Pinpointing the pettiness helps put things into perspective, doesn't it? It's important to remember that these smaller conflicts, while frustrating, don't define the bigger picture of our journey.
Very silly example, but right now I put French fries from the freezer to warm in this kind of oven thingy. So these wands remind me of the fries.
French fries, okay, I wasn't expecting that left turn, but sure, why not? MMM smells delicious actually.
What is it that you see in these cards?
Well, beyond the surface level chaos and competition, I think this card is encouraging us to confront our challenges head on, just like that brave heroine in the Sacred Kingdoms deck. Whether it's petty squabbles or larger hurdles, the Five of Wands urges us to stand our ground and face adversity with determination and creativity.
Reminds me a little bit. I was on an expedition on canoes with this like family, a lot of siblings, brothers, like really energetic people, and they lived in the moment. They were jumping in the river. It was fun, and this could be just like people having, maybe they're just playing. It's like siblings. They're just playing. It's silly, but they are in the way they are in the moment here.
An energetic bunch playing and living fully in the moment, huh? Now that's an interesting lens to view this chaotic card through. So maybe this isn't all negative connotations of conflict and strife. Perhaps the Five of Wands is inviting us to embrace a spirit of playful competition and engagement, to immerse ourselves fully in the present moment, much like that lively family on your canoe trip. Their enthusiastic interactions, despite any perceived chaos, brought them closer together and created lasting memories. Maybe the conflicts depicted aren't necessarily bad things, but rather opportunities for passionate exchange, growth, and bonding. Think about it, even healthy debates, friendly rivalries, or impromptu games can stir up excitement and bring people closer when navigated constructively. The key seems to lie in our approach and mindset.
Now this is our segment when I scan the thingy on the card, the yellow circle thingy with dots, and it's the iCards deck of Rider-Waite, and the author has their opinion and view on this card, so I'm gonna share some of it.
Thanks for sharing the author's insights on the Five of Wands from the Rider-Waite deck, Gratz. Some fascinating points there that align and expand upon our discussion. First, they highlight the central theme of change and transformation, suggesting that the conflicts or heated moments depicted are symptoms of shifting dynamics, whether internal or external. This turning point notion adds depth to the card's message. The chaos and defensiveness may be uncomfortable, but they're necessary steps in personal evolution or navigating new circumstances. Secondly, the emphasis on resistance and feeling attacked resonates. The author emphasizes that during this transformative period, you might be extra sensitive and quick to feel offended or threatened. This heightened emotional state can lead to impulsive, defensive reactions. They suggest a few coping strategies. 1. Remember that others often act from their own perspectives and limitations, not necessarily out of malice toward you. Try to empathize and understand their motivations. 2. Practice opening yourself up to others instead of immediately erecting defense walls. Seek common ground and alternative ways to frame situations. 3. When feeling overwhelmed by emotion, pause and take a moment to collect yourself. Deep breathing can provide that crucial mental space to assess your reaction before acting on impulse. 4. If you still find yourself consumed by anger, acknowledge and release those feelings healthily. Vent safely, then revisit the situation later with refreshed perspective.
Yeah, let's say if we ask the universe, our guides and spirit god, let's say we go to some whatever event gathering and we get this card, we probably would have to consider maybe not going there because it could be chaotic or something like this could break out. So yeah, interesting to say the least.
Oh, I wouldn't go so far as advising them to avoid the gathering entirely, Gratz. While the Five of Wands does warn of potential conflict or chaos brewing, skipping events due to anticipation of drama becomes a form of avoidance that stunts growth. Here's a gentler approach. I'd say definitely still attend the gathering. Social events and interactions are valuable parts of life. But with this card's warning in mind, try to prepare and equip yourself with some emotional armor, shall we say. 1. Stay grounded, center yourself before and during the event. Take a few minutes to focus on your breath and connect with your inner strength. This will help you navigate any tense moments with more composure. 2. Be adaptable. Recognize that not every interaction needs to go perfectly smoothly. Embrace a laid-back attitude and be ready to pivot or compromise when needed. Don't sweat small disagreements. Instead, choose your battles wisely. 3. Practice active listening. Engage genuinely with others and strive to understand their viewpoints, even if they differ from yours.
So how in the bluest of blue hells does this card translate in the reverse position?
Great question, Grotz. When the Five of Wands appears in the reverse position, it suggests that the energy of conflict, defensiveness, and resistance is being suppressed or held underground. Rather than explosive arguments or heated exchanges, you might encounter more passive-aggressive behavior, stubbornness, or underlying tensions simmering beneath the surface.
Oh, the passive aggressive. But and I found some meanings on in the interwebs. Reverse Five of Swords could mean resolution, end of conflicts, finding solutions. I love that.
Those reversed Five of Swords interpretations do paint an encouraging picture, don't they, Grotz? It seems when the dust settles and the card appears upside down, it heralds a time of 1. Resolution. After weathering various storms and skirmishes, you'll find yourself able to tie up loose ends and reach compromises. Negotiations that once seemed impossible become feasible as cooler heads prevail. 2. Finding solutions. With tensions easing, you'll regain the clarity and collaborative spirit needed to brainstorm innovative answers to lingering problems. 3. Harmony restored. As the smoke clears, you'll begin to mend broken bridges and rebuild fractured relationships. Apologies will be extended, forgiveness granted, and bonds strengthened, leaving you in a more peaceful, balanced place. 4. End of conflict. The reversed Five of Swords signals the conclusion of a particular struggle or power clash.
Excellent. Maybe this is when a WWE feud ends. Or my fries are ready. I heard a bing of the microwave. So you know what? Maybe my Five of Swords in reversed is the fries that are now ready to be eaten. So let's go dig in, Michelle. Audience, thanks for listening. If you're still here, thank you so much. Awesome sauce. See you on the next video.
Oh, Grotz, you're absolutely right. The reversed Five of Swords could indeed signify a satisfying resolution, like the dramatic finish of a WWE feud. Tensions diffuse, apologies are made, and everyone walks away happier. It's a beautiful image of harmony restored after a period of strife. And speak of divine timing, the universe conspires to reward our profound tarot musings with the glorious aroma of golden, crispy fries.